This Halloween, party with your favorite monsters during Halloween Horror Nights.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the fog with Wolfman Rob. Appreciate you hitting that play and coming over here to hang out with me in said fog as we talk the exciting Friday the 13th gift we got from Halloween Horror Nights. That's right. They gave us an announcement on Friday the 13th. We know them as massive teasers, and we were sitting there like, ooh, we're going to get an announcement. Then we got close to the day, we're like, are we going to get an announcement? Are they going to announce another house, man? I'm talking very fast. But yes, we got the very nice gift of Friday the 13th. Jason Universe being announced as an official house, maze, however you want to call it, in this year's event for Halloween Horror Nights, man. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to watch the little teaser trailer they put out for it, and we're going to talk about the details on the house itself that is on the website, and kind of some other things I'm noticing with these teaser trailers and kind of gauge thoughts, man. So again, appreciate you coming over here to hang out with me. Real quick, I was a guest on the Death Curse Club. Love those people over there. They're very thankful that they allowed me to be on that show, and we talked this extensively over there as well. I'll put that link in the description of this episode for you to check that out as well. Check them out. They put on some good stuff over there as well. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and watch this flipping trailer first off, man. So Jason Universe officially announced, as you can see, the beginning video. Again, very lovely picture, man. As you can see there, that is the teaser trailer. So let's go ahead and play this up, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Beautiful background. You see the old Halloween Horror Nights poster over there next to the Jason poster. That's cool. Apparently, that video VHS tape all the way in the bottom left corner is Pumpkin Guts. Remember that one from Slaughter Cinema? Jason Mask, Camp Crystal Lake, man. Pretty cool. Staticky TV. See Jason pop up a little bit.
Live the horror you love to watch at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, featuring Jason Universe and more.
So there you go. That is your lovely teaser trailer for Jason Universe coming to Halloween Horror Nights. Zoom out. We do not need that scary thing right there. All right, there we go. So a fun trailer. Again, very, very good time. Very interesting. Love the vibe and all that stuff. Very familiar, very similar to the first teaser trailer announcement we got for Fallout last week. And it's kind of playing into that idea of live the horror you love. So like live the horror you love to watch and stuff like that, which is interesting to kind of discuss and go into a little bit. And I'll get back to that after this. But Jason Universe has been announced for it. There is your poster, Jason Universe, the universe with the 1-3 in there, obviously symbolizing the Friday the 13th of it all. And on the website itself, when you go there to get the description, you get come face to face with the iconic horror villain Jason Voorhees. Step into the terrifying world of this silent killer. Flee through the woods and into his sinister shack. Enter the summer camp where his gruesome legend began. Jason is back, and nothing can save you now. As from the official website description, it's the same on Hollywood's website as well. Again, the house will be coming to Hollywood and Orlando. And I'm super stoked and excited about this. Like, I haven't gotten the chance to experience a Jason house in person. I haven't been able to experience that, walk through that. None of that, man. I've seen videos of it. I did, honestly, another plug real quick. I released an episode last Friday on the 13th in celebration of the horror holiday. I released the history of Jason and the Friday the 13th franchise at Halloween Horror Nights, Orlando, Hollywood, and Japan, man. So please check that out as well. That was released on Friday. I'll put that link in the description as well. But I'm super stoked and excited about this. Jason's a iconic slasher icon in the world of horror, and to be able to, live that character would be interesting. But it's something to think about here is the fact that they're calling it the Jason Universe instead of Friday the 13th, instead of going that route with what, they announced. And, that poster, pulling it back up again, that's the new mask from the new design that they put out from, I think it's Greg Nicotero, who they did that announcement with, and they showed that little concept art. Now, obviously, concept art's not always the finished product, but if we're doing that and that's the mask on there, we're calling it Jason Universe. It feels, and we talked about this on Death Curse Club, it feels like this is going to be the Jason that's in the house. And they read the media thing, which the media release gives you a lot more information on the houses and all that stuff. And to me, when I read it, and I was trying to, I heard of the media thing for the first time on that show, so I was trying to gauge while watching that show. A little bit time later, like I honestly think it's going to be this Jason the whole time, and he's just going to do like familiar kills, which is again something we talked about in Death Curse Club. But that's the vibe I'm getting here, man. Is just we're going into the route of the new Jason. We're gonna, get familiarized with him, or it's his universe now, and all that stuff. And maybe we'll see some similar type of freaking iconic kills and all that stuff, because I think the media did say iconic kills. But we're not gonna see multiple versions of Jason or anything like that. We're not gonna get Uber Jason or freaking Nintendo Jason or anything like that, man. Like seems like we're getting that Jason, which is fine. Like I know the internet was all upset about that design. I'm not. Like I saw that design, I'm like, okay, looks like Jason to me. So like I don't know. Me against the internet, always on the different side from the internet, it seems. But I'm excited, man. Like I'm very excited to see this iconic slasher on the freaking map, right? On the event map and all that stuff. On the merch that's come out looks fantastic. Um, I'm not a back t-shirt design kind of guy, but that shirt does look absolutely fantastic. I do know that there will be more merch released as the event goes on, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, for another Jason shirt. Or like all these other rumors of iconic, characters that could be a part of the event as well. To see those all on the shirt together would be interesting too. But that's my quick thoughts on Jason and what I've got so far. But I'm excited, man. Hopefully you're excited too. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. Back to the teaser video. That video and the Fallout video are very similar, and they're both running with the "Live the Fear You Love to Watch" or whatever it is. "Live the Fear You Love," or I can't remember, even though I just watched it. But I like that tagline a lot. I like it a lot more than that "Never Go Alone" thing. And it's interesting, and it works very well when you're talking about that with IPs and all that stuff. And I wonder when they start announcing originals if they're going to run with that same tagline when they show those videos or whatever. Originals rarely get originals videos or anything like that. But if they do that, will they run with the "Live the Fear You Love to Watch" deal? Which I mean, you kind of can, like running with basic horror tropes and all that stuff. Speaking of horror tropes, both videos had like the staticky TV, which immediately makes me think Poltergeist, as somebody who loves the Poltergeist franchise and all that, or the Poltergeist movie and everything. Like, and there is a rumor, and we talked about this on Death Curse Club, where Poltergeist could be in Hollywood this year. And if it is in Hollywood this year, let me know right now. I'm gonna freaking sweet chin music the ever loving crap out of the air, because I love that Poltergeist movie. It's easily top 5 horror film for me, probably top 10, maybe. It's up there, but it might be my favorite house of all time. If not my favorite house, top 3 house of all time. It might have even been the first house I went through. My memory's a little shaky on that. That was my rookie year, 28. So I can't remember. It was either that or Stranger Things was the first house I went through, but I fell in love with that house immediately, fell in love with that event, through all that stuff, and realizing exactly what I was getting into with this, and just honestly living the movies, walking through the movies and experiencing them yourself. Like that's the brilliance of the IPs, man. That's what pulls the peeps in. And you're gonna tell me that house is gonna be in Hollywood again? I know they repeat all the time over there in Hollywood, but you're not bringing it in Orlando? Come on, man. Come on. Like I want that house again. I want to experience that house again, especially as like a more of a veteran of the event now. Like I want to experience that house and live in that vibes again, man. Because oh my god, it was so good. But that horror trope is playing in there, and like "Live the Horror You Love to Watch." Like I get the idea what we're going with here now, and other, that we're gonna get more IPs. Like I'm hoping 5. I'm hoping we're doing the 5-5 split again, and I'm excited about the possibilities of this. So Fallout's been announced. Jason's been announced. Both his houses, mazes, if you're in Hollywood. And then Five Nights at Freddy's has been announced. We don't know the details on what that is yet, but I'm still assuming it's going to be a house. So turn the light back on. So that's what this is. So you see me pointing over here, that's to keep this light on. So we got those three IPs, 3 intellectual properties. 2 that we know for sure are houses, mazes. Third one, I'm pretty sure is going to be a house, but I could be wrong. Feeling good so far. Feeling good so far. Like highly anticipating the whatever this Five Nights at Freddy thing is going to be. I wouldn't say highly anticipating, but I'm very interested and intrigued about what this is going to be, because they said, unlike any way before, which the only time they've been there before is a photo op, so anything can be any way before except for photo ops. But I'm excited about that, man. And as far as announcements go, and are we on a roll of announcements right now? We've had these pretty back to back, right? And this week, I will not name the convention because I'm very upset with that convention, because they bullied another convention into changing their name and logo, even though this convention that I'm not naming has a very copied logo as well themselves, and they're just being bullies about it. But Halloween Horror Nights will be at said convention this Friday, the 20th, June 20th. And normally when they're there, not normally, last year when they were there, they did announce something, and it's kind of hit and miss if they're going to announce anything. But if they do announce anything, this is a Florida convention, and this would be the time when they announce an original. And I'm fine with that. I kind of feel like we're going to be on a run here, because this event starts August 29th, 28th is when the Scream premium Scream early dealio is. So, and they're doing the Unmasking the Horror tour starting the 22nd. So these houses should be announced pretty quickly. So we're at the 20th. So let's say we get an original on the 20th. Then next week, the 27th, on my birthday, Megan 2.0 comes out in theaters. I'm hoping for a Megan house. Keep my fingers crossed on that. So maybe Megan could be announced that day. Who knows? Then we get into July 4th. That might be touchy to announce something, because that's a busy weekend for people, but we'll see. But again, we have, as of the recording of this episode, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 weeks until the people can start looking at the houses. The Unmasking the Horror tour starts on August 22nd. So let me sure I did my math right, because South Carolina math. So from this week going, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? I don't know, dude. 9 or 10, whatever. I'm probably doing it wrong. But we could be announcing a lot of stuff, like more than once a week, unless they want to stockpile originals, because they do kind of do that from time to time. I'm not as up to date on Hollywood's announcements and all that stuff, but IPs are normally announced 1-1, same time, coast to coast with the announcements, it seems lately, with the IPs. But yeah, we're about 9, 10 weeks from the start of the freaking Unmasking the Horror tour things. It's only a 3-house one. I don't think the 6th one starts then. And then 11 weeks from like the start of the event. So we still got what? We got 8 more houses to announce. I struggled there because I don't know what the Five Nights at Freddy's thing is. If it's a house, then we got 7 more houses to announce. If it's not, then we've got 8 more houses to announce. You still have scare zones to announce. You still have a show to announce and all that stuff. So 11 weeks, 1 house a week. That could take up, 7 or 8, give or take, Five Nights at Freddy's thing. If there's scare zones, you can announce scare zones all at one time. We might be on a run here, man. We might be on a run here. We might be on a run. So if we get an announcement this week, it would be an original, is my my estimated guess. My hope for on my birthday is I get another announcement. Last year on my birthday, I got freaking Ghostbusters Frozen Empire announced. Hopefully this time this year as well, I'll get an announcement. Megan, I want a Megan house, or even if it's a Blumhouse house, or split in half and it's Five Nights at Freddy's and Megan. What a tease for the Five Nights at Freddy's thing, and they're just like, oh no, it's a half house. That would be something. Yeah, we just go on a run from now on, like 1 a week. Who's saying no? And then you're gonna have to like throw some stuff in there together and all that stuff. You gotta put up the food booths, you gotta put up construction. Speaking of construction, I did see a post online on the X that they've started construction in Orlando, and the houses. Like Hollywood's been going with the construction on the houses. I think one of the houses has been ruined for me what the IP is going to be, but I'm not saying. But Orlando's getting in the game as well, man. So And Orlando's been making a lot of stuff that just opened Epic Universe, so give them some leadway. But that's gonna start happening, and then we're gonna start seeing the lights go up, right? The street lights go up. And then we're gonna start seeing the scare zones get to go there. We're gonna be over here just partying, man. We're partying, dancing in our chairs. I doubt anybody's still watching this time, so I'm not embarrassing myself. But good time nonetheless, man. So super stoked, and excited that Jason Universe is coming to the event. Not Friday the 13th. I'm very honestly, this is the one I'm extremely intrigued in. Is like, what is this going to be? Like, what is this? This obviously, at first when I thought Friday the 13th, we're going to be like, ooh, we're going to do all the moments from the Jasons. We're going to have different Jasons coming at us, man. We're going to have Baghead Jason. We're going to have freaking blue checkmark Jason. We're going to have freaking Uber Jason. We're going to have Nintendo Jason. We're going to have all kinds of fun stuff going on in there. Now, with this poster and the fact that it's called Jason Universe, I think it's just that Jason, which is still fine as well. But he's that Jason doing the iconic kills, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Again, we talked about that stuff on Death Curse Club as well. So check that out. We had a lot of fun over there. Join their Patreon as well. We did a watch on for freaking Friday the 13th, part 6. Was it part 6 or part 7? I don't know. But we had a great time, is what I do know. So check that out. Put that in the link. Again, I did a history of Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees at the Halloween Horror Nights event as well. We'll put that link in the description too. But check that out. That is on this YouTube here. But man, what a fun time. We're getting announcements going. Again, just talk about all this stuff that's going to start building and building and building. Tribute store. Didn't even mention the tribute store. Hopefully that gets back to being the way we remember it during the height of the tribute store days, before they became, hey, pay us money and put your face on this freaking can of food that you can put in here kind of freaking thing. Like, go back to the awesomeness of the tribute store, man. I might need to do an episode about tribute stores. But nonetheless, man, that's going to do it for this episode. So appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm a goofball, but that's what you get with the Wolfman. But appreciate you hanging out with me as always. It's okay to be a goofball. We're excited for Jason Universe. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments about that. So here we go, man. We're rolling. We got some stuff going on. We're going to be a good time. The stuff is building. Anticipation is building and all that stuff. Have you gotten your tickets yet? Unload in the comments, man. Let me know what you're thinking. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'd like to remind you, as always, that you matter, man. You are incredible things. Trust yourself, believe in yourself, follow those goals, because you are capable of them. Believe in yourself. You got that power inside of you, man. You got it inside of you to chase those dreams and live those dreams. So embrace it, go for it. It'll be tough sometimes, but hey, the toughness, the pressure, as they say, builds diamonds, right? So believe in yourself, trust yourself. You're capable of incredible things. You do truly matter. Don't let the voices in your head tell you anything different. Don't let the idiots on the internet tell you anything different. Believe in yourself, trust yourself. You matter, man. I'm an idiot on the internet, but I'm a good internet idiot. All right. But nonetheless, you are matter. You are capable of incredible things. You are important, man. So believe in yourself, trust yourself, give yourself some love, give yourself some peace, man. And spread love to the world. And that'll do it for this episode. Appreciate you as always. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, week, month, year. We're building the fog. We're getting closer and closer to Halloween Horror Nights as it comes. And hope you have a wonderful rest of the, day, month, year. Oh, I just said that. And as always, remember that happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on that light, man. Appreciate you all so much, and I will hang out with you next time in the fall.